Hello foodies and welcome to Spice Kitchen. Today we are going to see a recipe which is very healthy yet very tasty and lip smacking. It's gonna be the Samosa Pinwheels made with whole wheat flour, and we won't be deep frying it, guys. We'll just be using a little bit of oil for this. So let's start. Here I have taken some whole wheat flour to which I have added some carom seeds, and then I'm gonna season it with some salt to taste, and then I'm gonna put some cooking oil into it, like 1 to 2 teaspoons of cooking oil, so that it gives that crispy texture to our samosa pinwheels. Once we have added the oil, we will mix all the ingredients together before adding water, so that we can knead it into a chapati like dough. So I'm mixing it all and then I kneaded it so it looks like this. Once it's done, I'll keep it covered and I'll start the next process. So for this I have taken some boiled potato which I have mashed, and then I added some boiled peas to it. I'll mash the peas as well. We will mash the potatoes and the peas together, and then once that's done, we will start adding the spices. So here goes in some chopped green chilies. I have finely chopped them. Then I'm adding some finely chopped ginger to it, and then I'll start with the dry ingredients. So the first ingredient to go in is quarter teaspoon of asafoetida, and then I'm adding salt to taste to this mixture, and then I'll add in some chaat masala, and then I'm adding some roasted cumin powder, and then we will add in, it's up to you guys how much you want the flavoring to be. So here I'm adding some dry mango powder or amchur powder to it, and I'm also adding some chili flakes, guys. If you like it spicy, then add it, otherwise it's completely optional. And then I'm adding a teaspoon of rock salt or black salt to it, and then I will give it a mix. So after that our potato filling is done, we will take the dough that we made and then we will knead it a little bit, and then take out lemon size portions out of it, and then we have to roll them. So we will basically try to mold them like a ball in our hands, and then I'll dust it with some dry flour, and I dusted the rolling board as well with some dry flour, and then I'm rolling it out with the help of a rolling pin. At this point, the shape of the bread doesn't actually matter, but then you have to keep it a little bit thicker than the chapati that you make. And then once it's done, we will start putting in the filling that we made. So we will add the filling to this rolled dough, and we will spread it on it like with even thickness. Try to keep it like a little thin, and then also avoid the edges, and then we'll try to even it out as much as possible, and we'll just smoothen it a little bit. After that we will start rolling it inwards like this. So we have to roll this bread. It's pretty easy, guys. Once you will do it, you'll know it's not a rocket science. It can be done easily. And then once it's rolled out, we'll just smoothen it a little bit, and I'm chopping off the edges. If you don't want, you don't need to chop off the edges. Then I'm cutting in some like 1/2 inch to 1 inch sized portions from this, and then we'll take one each portion, just try to shape it a little bit, and then squeeze it between our palms so that it gets this flattened shape, as you can see. And then I'll take the next one and do the same process. The potato was a little watery, so you can see it's sticking to my hands. That's not a big deal. I'll add some dry flour to it, and that should do the trick. So there you go, we made all the pinwheels in the same way, and then I put a pan on medium heat. To this I'm adding 1 teaspoon of oil, which I'm spreading it evenly on all corners of the pan, and then I'll let it heat. Once it heats up, then we'll start adding our pinwheels to it. So it has heated up. Now I'm gonna add all the pinwheels that I made. So as we are not deep frying it, it won't be that much unhealthy, and also we use the whole wheat flour for it, so it's not like we are using plain flour and we are deep frying it. So it is a healthier version of the pinwheels that we have been eating. So after 30 to 40 seconds, I'm drizzling like half a teaspoon of oil on it, and then I'll try to move them around a little bit so that all of them cook evenly in the pan. And then once that's done, I'm also trying to pat it a little bit from the spatula so that it can flatten out a little more, and then we'll start turning them. So after like 1.5 to 2 minutes, I'm starting to turn them on their sides, on the other side, so it's like flipping them. So there you go guys, I have just flipped them, and then we need to cook them from both the sides evenly. And once it's done, we'll take them out on an absorbent paper like this. So there you go guys, the healthy version of samosa pinwheels are ready. And do let me know how you like the recipe if you try, and thank you for watching the video. See you in the next one. Thanks, bye bye.